Hey y'all, I was literally driving, heard the latest leak, and had to pull over and walk this out with you. Young Thug is talking slick about Kendrick Lamar in his latest leaked jail call. We're going to unpack what he said, why it matters, and how a week of leaked calls exposes a bigger crisis in hip-hop. The difference between pretending to love the art and actually protecting it. In the new clip, Young Thug complains that Kendrick wouldn't give him a feature on Business is Business. He gripes that some artists act too big and aren't doing features, and then says that's why they'll never be bigger than Drake. He even tosses disrespect toward Baby Keem. Whether you agree or not, the tone is entitlement, a belief Kendrick owes his cosign to whoever asks. But this isn't a single spark, it's part of a wildfire. Over the last few days, multiple Thugger calls leaked, painting an unflattering portrait that goes way beyond a Kendrick grudge. Let's walk through the pattern. First, the bots. In one clip, Thug claims he spent $50,000 on fake streams to boost Gunna's DS4 Ever to #1 over the weekend's Dawn FM in January 2022. He says, in essence, "You didn't honestly earn that #1, I paid for it." That's not my paraphrase, that's the gist captured in the leak. For context, DS4 Ever events really did edge out Dawn FM that week by a razor-thin margin, about 150,000 to 148,000 units, depending on whose count you read. The bot claim doesn't change that chart fact. It questions the integrity behind it. And it didn't stop at helping Gunna. Thug asked his team about the same plug to try to push Business is Business to #1. He wanted to run it back. Second thread, friendship turned fracture. In a call with 21 Savage, Thug says Gunna promised to help with a statement through Thug's attorney, but then vanished. He even considered dropping Business is Business the same day as Gunna's A Gift and a Curse, to step on it. The spite is the point. The street code sermon dissolving in the acid of hurt pride. We all remember, Gunna took an Alfred plea in 2022, maintaining innocence while acknowledging prosecutors might convict at trial, then came home. That legal nuance didn't save him from the snitch label in certain corners. In another call, Thug goes further, attacking Gunna's motives for taking the deal. It's ugly, and it underlines the hypocrisy fans are calling out, condemning someone for cooperation while floating other forms of self-preservation when convenient. Third thread, the collateral disses. One leak has Thug minimizing Migos' value to quality control, saying buyers wanted the label for Wham, Lil Baby, while calling Migos in the red and not making money. Another has him telling Mariah the Scientist that Gucci Mane turned soft after prison for working again with someone Thug labels a snitch. Whether you find it startling or just sad, the optics are the same. Broad shots at Atlanta peers from behind the glass of a jail phone. Then there's the resurfaced interrogation audio from years back, where Thug appears to name Dash Drop Pee Wee Roscoe and the Lil Wayne tour bus case. The clip reignited snitching accusations online. Thug denied it, death before dishonor, he posted, and Roscoe publicly defended him. But the debate rages, because the street code is as brittle as the egos enforcing it. Now, back to Kendrick. If you're Kendrick Lamar, a Pulitzer artist who treats features like sacred rituals, why give a blessing to someone in the middle of streambot rumors, friendly fire disses, and public contradictions about loyalty? Sometimes, saying no is the only way to keep your name clean. Kendrick has already addressed this behavior on Wax. He challenges the fakers and the Fed-friendly in 2 barbed questions. You know the lines.
Tell me why the fuck you niggas rap if it's fictional. Tell me why the fuck you niggas fed if you criminal. Hey, Dot, can I get a drop? I'm like, nigga, nah.
That's not arrogance, that's quality control. And on Euphoria,
we ain't gotta get personal, this a friendly fade, you should keep it that way. I know some shit about niggas that make Gunna wanna look like a saint.
A surgical line reminding us there are deeper receipts in the vault, and if you force his hand, he'll empty it in rhythm and meter, not in a courtroom. Here's another piece of the integrity puzzle. Drake publicly supported the Protect Black Art open letter. Artists, labels, and advocates urging courts not to treat rap lyrics as literal evidence. That was 2022, when the community rallied around cases like YSL's. Fast forward to 2025. Drake sues Universal Music Group. effectively asking a federal court to treat Kendrick's diss lyrics and performances as defamation, pointing at the Super Bowl and Grammys exposure of Not Like Us. UMG's response? A motion to dismiss, calling the case misguided because diss tracks are rhetorical, hyperbole, not claims of fact. The courts will sort it out. But in the culture? That's a double standard. Imagine your little brother loves hip-hop. He thinks one means the people chose me. He studies the charts like box scores. Then he hears an idol brag about buying bots, and another idol drags battle bars into a courthouse. He looks up and asks, "Sis, so what's real?" You take a breath, slide him a vinyl, and tell him, real is what survives when no one's watching. Real is the verse that holds up in the dark. Numbers can shout, but character whispers, and we hear it. Bots are shortcuts. Snitch slinging while dabbling with police talk is theater. Dissing peers from isolation is smoke, not fire. Meanwhile, Kendrick keeps choosing the slow, stubborn route. Let the work speak, let the pen be the verdict. Some figures have pushed back, others have stayed quiet. But even the possibility of chart gaming and the pattern of contradictions is a wake-up call for a culture that says it values authenticity. Thug claimed he paid $50,000 to boost DS Forever and asked about doing similar for Business is Business. He plotted to drop the same day as Gunna to kneecap sales. He also blasted Gunna over the plea and loyalty. He minimized Migos' value to QC and called Gucci Mane oft, more friendly fire that erodes solidarity. That old interrogation clip resurfaced, sparking snitch accusations. Thug and Roscoe rejected the framing, but the debate hardened. Meanwhile, Kendrick's recent music, Squabble Up, Euphoria, already critiqued fake personas and hinted at darker receipts. Drake signed the Protect Black Art letter in 2022, but is now suing his label over Kendrick's lyrics, asking courts to treat battle bars as defamatory. Labels fired back, calling the suit meritless and contrary to hip-hop tradition. So where do I stand? With hip-hop, and with integrity. That means I side with the artists who keep battles on wax, who refuse to buy ghost applause, who don't weaponize the courts when the crowd claps for the other MC. That means I side with Kendrick Lamar here, not out of blind fandom, but because he acts like the values he raps about. And if that stings, hey, write a better verse. Algorithms can hand you streams. They can't hand you respect. This is a developing story. If more verified audio or responses surface from Kendrick's camp, Young Thug, Gunna, or QC, we'll reassess with receipts. For now, the picture is clear enough to have a real conversation. When we say we love the culture, do we love its numbers or its truth? If you believe in protecting real hip-hop, hit like, drop a comment, tell me where you stand on the bots, the lawsuits, and the street code doublespeak. Subscribe for more honest, nuanced coverage that favors the art and the artists who honor it.